Okay, so one of the things that I'm not always the best at doing is explaining why we do things. Sometimes I just rush into the videos and explain how to do everything, but I don't explain why we're doing it. So what I just wanted to explain very quickly is what we're doing with the social media that we provide to you through your subscription. So the first point of the social media really is that I'm going to show an image here because this would show it better. The point of the social media is, the first thing is really to create a very authoritative, good-looking, useful, informational Facebook page or Twitter profile or Instagram feed. So that's the kind of first thing. So you get some really sexy looking, professionally produced, interesting, because a lot of it is infographics, there's all sorts of different things, there's animations. We're trying to create a very vibrant page. That's the sort of first priority. But and off that, it boosts your reputation and it makes you look very professional as a practice. The second objective is to also try and build your email list, help you build your email list by collecting the email leads of the people on your Facebook page or your social media page. Sorry, I referred to Facebook, but generally your social networks. Now, one of the things that people don't really appreciate is you think that you've got followers on your page and that they will see everything that you post on your profiles. And unfortunately, that isn't true. Facebook particularly, it is estimated, only reveals 1% of the posts that you publish on your Facebook page to your followers at any one time. So unless they are actively cruising your page, those posts are very unlikely to pop up on people's feeds on a regular basis. And the people who interact the most with your posts, i.e. they like them or they share them or do whatever, are by default likely to see more of your posts. So Facebook, without some paid ads, are not going to reveal stacks of your posts to people organically. So that's without paying for them to be promoted. So it is still important to have a good looking social media profile, because obviously people will come and visit your pages, particularly when they're trying to decide whether they want to engage you as a therapist for them. So it is important that you have those good looking pages and that they are adding value and that they're useful and that they're interesting and that they do present a good reputation and presentation of who you are. But one of the things that we can also do off them is to try and capture email leads of those people, so that you are then in control of that conversation with those people. Because if you rely on Facebook, you are not in control of that conversation, or Twitter. The same goes for any of the social networks. So for this reason, what we do with our social media posts is that we try and include references to useful resources, and every single campaign comes with a whole bunch of helpful lead magnets and downloadable content. These are what you can see on the right hand side of this image. So all of these sort of assets, or these leaflets, these pieces of content, are all designed to add value. And the process is that when they see one of your social media posts, some, not all, some of them will link to a page where we can collect the email address of the person viewing the page. So if they're interested in downloading it, say it's on swimming injuries, as this one is down here, I think this one was on women's health. The point is the social media posts kind of flag up resources that people might find interesting or useful if they are interested in that topic area. And if that's the case, they click on the link that's in the social media post that has been posted to your social networks, and they will be taken to a form, and we manage all of this process for you. Then they enter their details on the form and they are delivered to one of what my favourite parts of these campaigns, what I call my lead magnet delivery pages. And this is where people can download all of these useful resources. And these are the kind of things that they would get. So that is the process, and that's why we use social media in the way that we do. So obviously you get a whole bunch of social media which makes your page look great and does all of those good, worthy things, but it is also, the point of that social media is also to try and help you build your email list. Now, to put it in context, because of what I've just previously said about Facebook being quite mean about exposing your posts in front of other people or in front of followers of your page, at least organically, it is a good idea to consider using paid ads or paid Facebook posts or paid Twitter posts to try and increase the range of who you can get these posts in front of. So that's a topic for another day. I will be doing a course on that as well, but I just wanted to outline the process that we went through. So now let me just show you very briefly where we go. So these are the campaigns that we create on your behalf, and you're going to see a whole bunch in here that you may not have access to, because obviously I can see everything. The all-seeing eye. So let me just go into one of these campaigns and just show you what I mean. So this link here is the link that goes to that lead collection form. So let me just show you that quickly. I'm on a very slow internet connection, so sorry, the buffering is a bit poor. So this is where they would enter their details. Now let me enter my details and show you what I mean. So if we scroll down this page briefly before I go and fill it out, it basically tells them all the kind of things that they can download if they fill out this form. And you would have your own footer on the bottom of here. And so when they click download, they are then redirected to the page where they can go and download all these resources. And if we then just click on one of those, you will see it opens up as a leaflet with your branding upgrade on the bottom of it. So that is the process, the process that they go through. So this is the lead collection URL. That's what we mean by the form where they fill out their details. This is the success page URL, which is where they will go once they've completed the form. Now I give you those links basically so you can use them. You can use them in your emails if you want to use them for your nurture emails. You could just give them, sorry, I went to the wrong page. It was that page that I wanted to explain. So that is the success page. That's where they get to once they've completed those, they've entered their details and they've clicked OK. So that is those two links. And I give them to you so that you can distribute these in other places. This is the link that goes out with your social media automatically when it's posted from our site. But you can obviously also use that lead collection URL elsewhere. You could put it in other groups, for example. You could put it on your website. You can use it wherever you like to use it. And then this is the page where they would go and find all the leaflets. I would suggest you use this cautiously because you don't really want to be giving away a load of resources without having somebody's email address already. So the kind of place I suggest you use this, oh sorry, that's bugging me, that copy button, but we will get that fixed. This URL is what I suggest you put in your nurture emails if you want to give people access to all the resources in that set of content. But obviously you can also use the share links with individual patient leaflets if you just want to use individual leaflets as adding value in your nurture emails. But if you want to, you can use that link. So that is basically what happens. This is where you find the social media that we've created for you. I've already created text posts for you, and you must leave this in. This is the link that it goes to that we've just been discussing. So this is the link where the form, it goes to the form, and it will just merge your particular URL in there. So do not change this. You don't need to copy and paste that URL manually. This will all do it automatically, so don't mess around with that one. So what you would do is you would click copy, you click paste, and you put that in both of those. We're also integrating with Instagram shortly, so you'll probably see another area there as well. And you would just leave it like that. You can edit any of this text if you want to, but as I say, please leave that because otherwise the URL may not work. And that is basically how it works. And when they then click on that link, they are taken to that form that I mentioned to you. And then when they fill that form out, they are delivered to those leaflets that they've signed up to receive. So that is the process of how it all works. And I will record another video specifically just going through some of the settings on this tab.